In this video, I'll be talking about a common error which you could encounter in Visual Studio Code, which is pip is not recognized as an internal or external command operable program or batch file. Now, if you would have worked with Visual Studio Code, you might have encountered this error at one or the other point. And there are a couple of ways to do or get around with it. And the easy way, which we'll be going through, is it's not like that time consuming. It takes a couple minutes to get around with it. So let me walk you through it slowly so that you understand how to deal with it. So let's go, let's basically restart. And once I'm in my Visual Studio Code, I have my Python notebook open. I'm going to open up the new terminal. So let's say I have created a new virtual environment, which I'm going to be using for a particular type of code, right? So what I'm going to do first is, when you open up a terminal window, you want to make sure that you are on the command prompt, the CMD, right? If you're on PowerShell, switch it to command prompt first. And then what you're going to do is type in CD and the path. So make sure your path is copied. And this is going to be my path. Copy that. And you're going to paste that here. And once you do that, press enter. And then you're going to type the first abbreviation of your directory or your path. And that should activate the environment, basically. Now, let's try installing a package. So I'm going to do pip install PyJedi. And right away, it throws this error. Pip is not recognized as an internal or external command, right? And this is the part where you get stuck and you don't know what to do, right? So the easy workaround with it is if you go to your, oops, my bad, I have so many folders open here. If you go to your environment directory, so in here, I have lab3 environment, there is a thing called scripts, and it has, if you scroll down, it should have pip installed in here. So right here, I can see I have pip and pip3, right? So I know that it is installed, but VS Code is not able to detect it, right? So the first thing we're going to do is, click here and copy this path. Then you want to go to your search bar and type edit the system environment variables and open that up. And once the edit the system environment variable opens up, click on environment variables. And then here it showcases you the environment variable that you're currently using, and we are working with this default path for the Microsoft VS Code, right? So I'm going to click, that's already selected. I'm going to click edit on that. And you can see that that particular path is not added here in the environment variable, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click new, and then I'm going to paste that path. And then I'm going to go back to the folder. I'm going to go one step back out of the scripts folder. And now I'm going to copy this entire path, right? And then I'm going to click new again and paste that as well. Once done, so I have my scripts and the lab3 environment both pasted here. And I'm going to click OK. Then I'm going to hit OK and click OK, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out of Visual Studio Code. I'm going to reopen it. My terminal is started again. I'm going to make sure that I copy the right path to navigate to it again. Press that. And then I'm going to type in CD, paste that, the abbreviation for my path. And now I'm going to type pip install PyJedi. And that should do the job for me. As you can see, it already started installing the package for me. So it collected the information, successfully built PyJedi, and successfully installed PyJedi. So Likewise, you can do this for any package once your environment variable is set. That's all you need to make sure from your system properties under your path. And both of my scripts and my environment folder are in here, right? Now, this might be annoying that, if you keep switching in between environments, but this is a one-time thing, right? Once you feed it in there, it's not going to forget it, right? So, and hopefully you don't have like, too many environments where you keep switching in between. Otherwise, you'd have to add all of them there, right? In VS Code. So that's the easy workaround with it. And I hope that helps you. And yeah, with that, that's the end of this video.